Good afternoon. My name is Art Robotham. I am CEO of Hall Communications. WYLI has been a long-time member of the Hall Communications broadcast family and has been a bedrock within this community and the forefront of entertainment and music for Eastern Connecticut. In the spirit of that, we have embarked upon something new. We have started a show called Homegrown, which you are about to hear. This is to foster Connecticut artists and introduce you to local musicians. Some you will like, some you won't. Some you will be confused by, some you'll be inspired by. However, these are all Connecticut artists. This is about introducing our audience to what is going on here in Connecticut in the spirit of what WILI has always been about, which is providing you with quality information, entertainment, and local content. Now sit back and enjoy Homegrown with James Matt Rupar on WILI.
Good evening. Do not attempt to adjust your radio. There is nothing wrong. We have taken control to bring you this special show. Welcome to Homegrown Hour on WILI 1400 AM and 95.3 FM. I'm your host, Matt Rupar. During this hour, we will explore local music from local musicians here in Connecticut. You will not only hear new music, but we will dive into the minds of the musicians, and on special occasion, in-studio performances. Homegrown is sponsored by Willimantic Records, Willimantic's own record shop in the Bliss Marketplace, 34 North Street in Willimantic. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Sunday, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. They specialize in buying and selling used vinyl records, books, CDs, tapes, and more. They also have live musical performances from time to time as well. Contact Joe at Willimantic Records today at 860-576-8111. Are you from Connecticut? Do you have original music? Do you want that original music played on the radio? Well, here's your chance. Email me at matt.rupar@gmail.com. That's matt.rupar@gmail.com with your original songs and a brief description about yourself and the music, and I will be happy to play it on Homegrown. Be sure to subscribe to the WILI YouTube channel as well. There you will find this show and many other programs from WILI. Just search WILI Radio in YouTube. Missed an episode of Homegrown? You can go to WILI.com and go to the podcast section. There you will find every episode of Homegrown. To kick off Homegrown this week, here's my song, Feed the Flames, the second and title track for my upcoming album, Feed the Flames. clutching desire is rising higher. Feed the flame. That was my song, Feed the Flames, from my upcoming album, Feed the Flames. Here's Hitch and the Giddyup from Bridgeport with Traveler, the third track from their album, Another Gig in the Bag, released June 26, 2020. Moving skillfully between original bluegrass, soulful Americana, and honky-tonk country, Hitch and the Giddyup trade in a variety of musical wares. Their harmonious singing, hot picking, and deft songcraft make them a unique presence in the folk music sphere.
I've traveled all these roads, the Pacific coast to the Alamo, seen the sun come up in Dixie, and stood in NOLA when the levee finally broke. I stood atop the Rocky Mountains, walked the sands of Honolulu, fell in love in West Virginia, and got divorced in Mexico. I've been a road-weary gypsy since I was 17. All the stories I could tell, all the things that I have seen. It said that if these walls could talk, they'd have so much to say. I just turned away. My daddy's daddy was a brakeman somewhere out in Santa Fe. So many hours on the railway lines just to earn an honest wage. Old Pappy used to tell me tales of hotbox axles on the rails, gunslinging cowboys out across the Great Divide. At least that's the way I got it pictured in my mind. I knew that I would be a traveler since up on Pappy's knee. I knew that staying around in family town was not the path for me. Others say I chose this life, but damn if it chose me. Just you wait and see. She gave to me. And then there's Papa. I miss the day they laid him in his grave. Wondering how many more might find a gal and settle down. Though I've sung that song before, these tired bones still love to travel. You can never tell what you may find. So I think I'll keep on trucking right along and take my rest when I die. Been a road-weary gypsy since I was 17. All the stories I could tell, all the things that I have seen. It said that if these walls could talk, they have so much to say. Still I turn away.
You're listening to Homegrown with Matt Rupar on WILI 1400 AM and 95.3 FM. Sponsored by Willimantic Records. Willimantic's own record shop in the Bliss Marketplace. 34 North Street in Willimantic. That was Hitch and the Giddyup with Traveler from their 2020 album, Another Gig in the Bag. Answers was written by Mon Monarch from New Haven and is the second track from their album, Waterproof Matches, released August 31st, 2010.
Shots, they go down like little lonely waterfalls, running all the way down to the last call. And I apologize, I never talk this much, must be the alcohol. Joyful call, the doctor says the cancer is benign, but then again, in the end, we're all condemned to die. Then again, we're energy which will not be destroyed or multiplied. The answers may not be so clear. They may not be, oh, what you want to hear. Oh, baby, what you want to hear. What you want to hear. I always had my sights set as far as I could see. Always believe the words be all that you can be. But I never made a gold record, $1 million old, been a Marine. But if my life is a caterpillar, not a butterfly, it's okay, just part of a cycle, reaching for the sky. And I think I like it down here. I've always had a fear of heights, and the answers may not be so clear. They may not be, oh, what you want to hear. Oh, baby, what you want to hear. What you want to hear. Life is short, the clock is ticking ever so fast. We don't need to just sit here and watch the growing grass. So come over here, bring your beer, and raise your glass. And the shots, they go down like little lovely waterfalls, running all the way down to the last call. And I apologize, never talk this much, must be the alcohol. I apologize, I never talk this much. Apologize, I never talk this much. Apologize, I never talk this much. It's been a strange day, that's all.
That was Mon Monarch with Answers from their 2010 album, Waterproof Matches. Here's Pinto Graham with Old Man of the Mountain, the fifth track from their album, Dose, released July 12, 2019. Hailing from New Haven, Southern rock trio Pinto Graham serves up psychedelic riffage that pulls audiences to their feet.
Long have I wandered, road far and wide.
your pockets, empty your mind, empty the chambers of that gun on your side. I'm burning your heart now, I'm burning your eyes, I'm burning the secrets you hide deep inside.
Homegrown with Matt Rupar on WILI 1400 AM, 95.3 FM. Sponsored by Willimantic Records. Willimantic's own record shop in the Bliss Marketplace, 34 North Street in Willimantic. That was Pinto Graham with Old Man of the Mountain from their 2019 album, Dose. No Hands was written by Model Decoy from New Haven and is the title and opening track from their album, No Hands, released April 12th, 2020.
By the light, by the groove, by pin dragons, fire and diamond too. I've never seen something incredible as you. You can leave your life so long, you know it's true. I could use an oracle to tell me what to do. I don't want to make the wrong move. The wrong move. Let's say we leave, what shall we do? If it's illusion that does it for you. Chaos and superstition, imbued with the spectral view. Look, my no hands. This elixir is alchemy. But your face will be the end of me for sure. Reduce me to a puddle on the floor. I've forgotten what I came here for. Because a whisper inside me to roar. Let's say we leave, what shall we do? If it's illusion that does it for you. Chaos is imbued with the spectral view. Look, my no hand. Think about all the places only you and I could see. Lies don't go forever. They turn the Milky Way to cream. How far from it all do you want to be? Say the word, the next word can help me pick a new reality, baby. Let's say we leave, what shall we do? If it's illusion that does it for you. Chaos and superstition, imbued with the spectral view. Look, my no
That was Model Decoy with No Hands from their 2020 album, No Hands. Keep It Together was written by Similar Kind, an indie pop band making tunes for you and your mom to listen to from Norwalk, and is the opening track from their debut EP, Faces in Places, released May 10th, 2019. We'll be right back with more Homegrown on WILI 1400 AM and 95.3 FM, sponsored by Willimantic Records.
There's a place that's nearest to heaven, where the hills roll up to the sky, and the land is peaceful and lovely. It's where I want to live and die. I love the hills of my Connecticut. I love its valleys and its streams. I've got my loved ones in Connecticut, and they're always in my dreams. My heart is home among those friendly hills, and no matter where I roam, I love the hills of my Connecticut, Connecticut, my own.
My heart is home among those friendly hills, and no matter where I roam, I love the hills of my Connecticut, my home. Take a look at the map of United States, and you'll find Connecticut.
Take a look at the map of Connecticut, and you'll see the place of my birth.
It's the grandest place on earth. Willimantic, my hometown. There's a good main street where good neighbors meet. Miles of smiles keep chasing you around. You'll be living, life's worth living. Once you're here, you'll stay. We have everything to make a man a king in Willimantic, USA. We have everything to make a man a king in Willimantic, USA. In Willimantic, USA.
Welcome back to Homegrown. I'm your host, Matt Rupar, on WYLI 1400 AM and 95.3 FM. Sponsored by Willimantic Records. Willimantic's own record shop in the Bliss Marketplace, 34 North Street in Willimantic. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Sunday, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Contact Joe at Willimantic Records today at 860-576-8111. Are you from Connecticut? Do you have original music? Do you want that original music played on the radio? Here's your chance. Email me at matt.rupar@gmail.com. That's matt.rupar@gmail.com with your original songs and a brief description about yourself and the music, and I will be happy to play it on Homegrown. Be sure to subscribe to the WILI YouTube channel as well. There you will find this show and many other programs from WILI. Just search WILI Radio in YouTube. Missed an episode of Homegrown? You can go to WILI.com and go to the podcast section. There you will find every episode of Homegrown. Strap in for another half hour of music. Here's Fuge with White Tiger of the West, the third track from their album Years, released August 26, 2011. That was Fuge with White Tiger of the West from their 2011 album, Years. Here's Sundots with This Time, the sixth track from their album, Honey Spot, released January 1st, 2024. Sundots with This Time from their 2024 album, Honey Spot. The Sinner was written by Azim the Beast from Hartford and is the second track from his album, The Angel and the Sinner, released December 24th, 2020.
It's been a minute. Oh, this how we starting this? Alright then, come on. I'm a sinner, God forgive me for my sins. I was just trying to survive cause I just couldn't pay the rent. Dear Lord, where you been? I'm a menace with the pen, jotting sentences, the devil trying to come for me again. I'm a sinner, God forgive me for my sins. I was just trying to survive, cause I just couldn't pay the rent. Dear Lord, where you been? I'm a menace with the pen, jotting sentences, the devil trying to come for me again. Yeah, yo, prepare your mind, the beast is back. You took my style, I need it back. I finally made some money, I don't need to rap. Police are mad, I don't need to snatch from my people. I don't mean to brag, I just make smart investments, never received a bag. It's like I waited my turn and it never came. Remember when my pockets went through a drought and it never rained? Your girl left you just for a man with a better chain. Now I bet you wish this life was filled with blessings instead of pain. I'm a sinner, and I won't apologize for this ish. Don't press me unless you Presley, cause I'll die for this ish. I was hungry, just hoping I could just survive for a bit. Your ghostwriter got his eye on my ish, then I fired the clip. There's more to finish, and rap should be more than gimmicks. I'm with your shorty, she swallowed my babies like an abortion clinic. They try to cancel everybody, they get so offended. Before you judge me, get to know the menace. I'm a sinner, God forgive me for my sins. I was just trying to survive, cause I just couldn't pay the rent. Dear Lord, where you been? I'm a menace with the pen, jotting sentences, the devil trying to come for me again. I'm a sinner, God forgive me for my sins. I was just trying to survive, cause I just couldn't pay the rent. Dear Lord, where you been? I'm a menace with the pen, jotting sentences, the devil trying to come for me again. Yeah, yo, it's been a minute since my last release. I'm trying to make a masterpiece. Before you get to hell, you gotta blast the heat. Keep enemies at a pistol's reach. I'm young, but I've been a beast. Got it twisted if you think that I'ma spit for free. It's like y'all really forgot about how real this is. Some people live to kill, some people kill to live. I may never forget betrayal, but I'll still forgive. I'm lying, I just catch him slipping, then I peel his wig. And I want all the static. Battling me, it's like playing Russian roulette with an automatic. Through all the madness, I just kept the crown. And I've been loaded with the pen, can't convince me to put the weapon down. Never got diplomas, masked up like Corona. This is Harvard, and you could just tell by the aroma. I'm the Grim Reaper, dig deeper, got big heaters. I just hear clones, Nasir Jones, I spit ether. I'm a sinner, God forgive me for my sins. I was just trying to survive, cause I just couldn't pay the rent. Dear Lord, where you been? I'm a menace with the pen, jotting sentences, the devil trying to come for me again. I'm a sinner, God forgive me for my sins. I was just trying to survive, cause I just couldn't pay the rent. Dear Lord, where you been? I'm a menace with the pen, jotting sentences, the devil trying to come for me again. Hey yo, Azim the Beast, the rebellious pit life empire, the angel and the sinner. Welcome to the project, homie. Come on. I'm a sinner, God forgive me for my sins. I was just trying to survive, cause I just couldn't pay the rent. Dear Lord, where you been? I'm a menace with the pen, jotting sentences, the devil's trying to come for me again.
You're listening to Homegrown with Matt Rupar on WYLI 1400 AM and 95.3 FM. Sponsored by Willimantic Records, Willimantic's own record shop in the Bliss Marketplace, 34 North Street in Willimantic. That was Azim the Beast with The Sinner from his 2020 album, The Angel and the Sinner. Here's Sister Funk from New Haven with It Ain't You, the opening track from their album, Wings to Fly, released June 17th, 2022.
I don't know why you keep on coming round. It's kind of creepy how you track me down. I told you more than once, you'll never ever be with me. My friends have warned you, just stay away. You try so hard, don't have what it takes. I'm not playing hard to get. Stop wasting precious time on me. I'm in love with somebody, but that body, baby, ain't you. I'm in love.
out was Sister Funk with It Ain't You from their 2022 album, Wings to Fly. Velvet was written by Wally from New Haven and is the fifth and final track from their album, Day by Day, released February 7th, 2023. That was Wally with Velvet from their 2023 album, Day by Day. To wrap up Homegrown this week, here's my track, Death of the Warlock, the 12th and final track from my upcoming album, Feed the Flames. Special thanks to Willimantic Records for sponsoring the show. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you here next week for more Homegrown on WILI 1400 AM and 95.3 FM.
Alright. yeah.